Muhsin Hendricks, widely known as the world's first openly gay Imam, was a trailblazer who spent his life breaking down barriers between faith and identity. His legacy was tragically cut short on a Saturday evening near Gqeberha in South Africa when he was gunned down in a targeted attack. At just 44 years old, Hendricks had built a life dedicated to creating safe spaces for LGBTQ Muslims, an act of defiance and courage in a world that often left them at the margins. Born into a Muslim family, Hendricks' journey to self-acceptance was neither simple nor straightforward. He married a woman and had children adhering to the societal expectations placed on him. But after his father's passing and years of internal struggle, he came out as gay in 1996. It was a bold, life-changing moment that would set the stage for his extraordinary work as an imam, activist, and voice for those too often silenced. In 1998, just 2 years after coming out, Hendricks began hosting informal gatherings in his home city of Cape Town, providing a space where LGBTQ Muslims could meet, talk, and pray together without fear of discrimination. He said, and I quote, "I opened my garage, put a carpet down, and invited people to have tea and talk." Those early gatherings blossomed into a much-needed community, and in 2011, Hendricks formalized his role by founding the Al-Ghurbaah mosque in Wynberg, which is a space where queer Muslims and marginalized women could practice Islam freely without the judgment they often faced in traditional mosques. Through his mosque, Hendricks offered more than just a place of worship. He created a refuge. For those who struggled with the intersection of their faith and sexuality, the mosque became a sanctuary, a place where both parts of their identity were honored. Hendricks often spoke about how crucial it was to create the safe space, especially after hearing sermons condemning homosexuality. He once recalled, "Maybe it's time we started our own space so people can pray without being judged." While his advocacy was grounded in compassion, it was also met with threats and hostility. Hendricks was no stranger to danger. He had previously spoken about receiving warnings and being advised to hire bodyguards. But fear never stopped him from living his truth. He once said that the need to be authentic is greater than the fear to die. This unwavering commitment to his beliefs and his community made Hendricks an inspirational figure, not just for the LGBTQ Muslims, but for anyone who has ever felt forced to hide their true selves. In 2022, Hendricks was featured in the documentary known as The Radical, which spotlighted his groundbreaking work and coverage. But despite his public prominence and growing support, Hendricks never forgot his roots. His work was personal, born out of his own journey to reconcile his faith with his identity, and he made it his mission to help others do the same. Sadly, Hendricks' story ended violently when he was shot and killed in what the police are still investigating as a possible hate crime. Hendricks' murder, occurring in a country with one of the world's highest murder rates, underscores the ongoing battle for acceptance and justice. With over 28,000 murders recorded in the past year alone, South Africa is no stranger to violence. But the loss of someone like Hendricks, who fought to make the world a more inclusive place, is particularly a painful reminder of how far we still have to go.